10:50 in the morning. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another vlog. I got a late start today. I did some overtime yesterday. I did way more than I normally do. I normally do like 5 hours. I did like 7, almost 8. So I'm beat. I gotta drop a package off at Staples. It's a return. It's a mount for the stupid doorbell that I just got for the house. And yeah, it's for the wrong door mount. Well, it's for the wrong ring. This one is like super short. The one we got is the second gen, so it's taller. So we're gonna send this back. I'm not too sure what this vlog is gonna be. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna attempt to do a 5K. So wish me luck. I normally do like average at 3, but I'm gonna try to push myself for 5 today. I haven't eaten nothing, so I'll probably eat something after. It's a gloomy, ugly, rainy day, so can't really run outside. But let's go drop this package off real quick and get this over with. All right, I just made it to Staples. I'm not gonna record in there. I forgot to leave to bring the neck mount, so to even record, I'm not gonna hold the camera. But hopefully this is like a 1, 2, 3 process, and then from here to the gym. It is pouring now. It's supposed to be raining all day till like, I think it's at 6. So yeah, thank God I got the gym right. I can still run. All right, that was like not even a second. It was go in and go out. So I'm gonna go to the gym. This weather though is blowing minds. I am hungry though. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I cooked yesterday dinner. I made chicken, beans, and rice, but I made enough so I don't have to worry about cooking dinner today. So that's out of the way. But I haven't eaten breakfast or lunch, so I know attempting this 5K, I'm gonna be starving. So maybe Subways. We'll see. All right, I just got to the gym. I don't know how long 5K is gonna be. It's pre-built into the treadmill. I'm not gonna vlog in there. I don't see the point. Y'all seen me a couple of times in my old videos when I first started going to the gym, you know, being on the treadmill. You've seen one, you've seen them all. And I'm only gonna do the treadmill anyways. It's not like I'm gonna hit different parts of the body. Right now I'm just like heavily focused on losing weight. I'm not big, but I do got the gut. So I gotta lose the weight to lose the gut. I was at 180 when I last checked, when my mom was out here. I was 169, but I'm pretty sure I probably gained a couple of pounds since, because after that I definitely like been like picking out on like chips, stuff like that, but trying to get back in the groove. So instead of like breaking my brain trying to do different things every day, I'm just gonna focus on losing the weight first. Then once I lose the weight, I'll try to build that back up in muscle and start hitting everything else like I used to back in my prime days. So wish me luck. Let's see how far I make it in that 5K. All right, I'm done. I don't know why it didn't go to 5. I don't know how to use the treadmill too much. I clicked on the 5K walk, but it stopped me at 3.21. Don't know why. 389 calories. Started at 11:49 a.m. Finished at 12:59. I'm sweating though. I had the vest on the whole time. That vest really makes a difference. 10 pounds doesn't feel like 10 pounds after, I want to say, like 20 minutes. So it's not raining at the moment. I'm pretty sure it's gonna start raining again. I'm gonna probably get a salad from Subways. Then I'm gonna go home, and I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. Subways. I gotta move some money in the account. I am exhausted. My legs hurt, but my lower back hurts the most. I'm gonna get me a salad. I haven't had a salad in a long time in Subways. Like, it's been a while. So I normally get like the chicken teriyaki thrown in the salad bowl, and then I get like a whole concoction inside of it. Also, I make like a whatever I put in my sandwich, I basically put it inside my salad, and I'm in the mood for a salad. So salad won't be too crazy, so that way whatever I eat later, it accommodates whatever calories I burn, but I don't go over. Hopefully you guys can hear me, because I don't have a mic to the Nano. I got 3 microphones, and I got my 2 connected to the Pocket 3, then I have one of the minis connected to the Action 5, but I gotta take the I gotta get the other mic mini and connect it to this one so I can have where it's connected to that, so I can have it just in case. Because I think, right? I'm not. Don't quote me, but I think if you connect it to one camera, you got to keep reconnecting them to any other camera if you're switching them. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but comment down below and let me know. Because if not, then I'll just set one for all of them, to be honest. It's funny because where my job is at, there's a gas station, and now it got me looking down all the time because in that gas station, they doing that crooked stuff with the screw when the flap falls down when you put in the gas nozzle back in and stuff. So I had told the guy, like, listen, you got a screw there, this, that, and the third, and he tried to play stupid, but oh my god. My bad. I told him he had a screw there, whatever. He tried to play stupid and stuff. He ended up giving me money back too. He did remove the screw though. Crazy. Who would have thought like I get into a situation like that? So now everywhere I go, I'm constantly checking. I normally do, but that gas station when I used to go here and there, they never had it. So for some reason that day I looked down and I was like, this is not happening. So he ended up giving me money back that day, and he ended up pretty much paying for my breakfast at work. But anyways, I just finished gassing up. It's 1:45 right now. I'm gonna go home. I'm not 100% sure. I gotta like continue fixing my son's room up before he comes down in like 2 weeks, so we'll see what happens. Cleaning a mess every day. Like I said, I give it to y'all because I hate it. I don't want to clean the pot. I just said I give it to y'all. The hell, did you not hear what I just said? I said I give it to y'all. What's going on? It is actually the next day. I never actually like put like a finishing like touch when I started recording yesterday. Honestly, yesterday didn't have like a real like specific thing to talk about or anything. I kind of just started recording and winging it. But when I woke up this morning, I was like, damn, there was like no real plot to the vlog. But I woke up today and mental ain't been too great, honestly. It hasn't been great for a while, if I'm being honest. I haven't been going to church. Kind of just been more on like autopilot and doing the things that I have to do, even when I really don't want to do anything. So I've just been forcing myself to go to work, taking OT. I've been trying to really push with the jogging. Anybody that follows me on Instagram and Threads, I've kind of been posting like how long I've been moving in miles. Some of the vlogs you see I've been doing outside, but the weather has been shit lately. So I went to the gym. I tried to do a 5K. Obviously that did not happen. I don't know what I did wrong on the machine. So it is what it is. But that's the goal, to do like a 5K eventually. So maybe in another future video, I'll actually hit the 5K. But it dawned on me that it's June, and June is Men's Mental Health Awareness. So I figured I'd kind of touch on the topic. I have made a video on it before. It was a while back. For those who've seen it, you already know how I got to where I got to mental wise. For those that don't know, that's new to the channel, that's probably coming across this video. Back in 2015, I lost my brother to suicide. And after that, everything kind of like just started falling down for me, at least. And since then, I kind of been dealing with it all these years. I don't take meds or anything. I did therapy barely. So this is all, well, now this is all straight to the man above. That's got me going and pushing. So with that being said though, yeah, I lost my younger brother, and ever since then it's been a roller coaster. I refuse to take any meds unless like it's super duper mandatory, but I don't think it's gotten to that point. So this is why I try to do the gym. This is why I've been doing the walks / jogs. It's also why I've been pushing church, even though I have not been going to church lately. I think this is like the 4th week that I haven't gone to church. So that's how I know things are starting to get critical mental wise, because normally I push through and I still go to church, but I'm just like, I'm burnt out. Mentally, I'm just burnt out. I don't want to do nothing. I barely play games. I don't even want to do the basic stuff. I don't want to cook. I don't want to wash dishes. I don't want to wash clothes. I got to wash clothes today. And I'm already thinking like in the back of my head, like, I'll do it next week. But if I do it next week, then that's more to wash. So it just makes sense to do it now. But I got up. I'm in the slums. I did watch 2819 church, and the sermon was pretty good. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely check it out. But yeah, for those struggling mentally and you're having a hard time, I feel you. It's definitely rough trying to push past things, especially when life starts throwing a lot of curveballs. Right now, at this point in my life, I can't really say that I got any curveballs. Like, life is pretty good for the most part, but some things come with drawbacks. So like having the place now, it's like, it's a blessing, obviously. I do enjoy the separation, having, you know, my own, but at the same time, there are days when I have the opposite effect, and because my fiance and my son is still not out here, there's times that I feel alone. So it's like a hit and miss. Some days I'm good, other days I'm not. On a good note, they are coming down. Well, I'm gonna go pick them up soon. They'll be out here for a bit, and then I'll be having a vacation. My fiance will have a vacation. My son already finished school, so he's on vacation, and we'll be going out and doing some festivities. I won't say what it is, but I'll obviously be documenting it and vlogging it. But it's been rough. It's been rough. It's like a bipolar type thing. You know, I try to keep the vlogs as transparent as possible. You know, not everything is always going to be fun times and joy. Work-wise, I've really been trying to kill myself and doing anything and everything possible to move up in position, because I need that pay more now than ever. Because with all the bills, it don't really leave me with much. So I'm actually forced to do overtime all the time. Now, I'm blessed that I'm able to do overtime a lot, because I remember other jobs I had, I can't even take OT. They were trying to kick me out the door as soon as possible. So the fact that I'm able to even have OT, it is a blessing, but there is times I wish I just made more so I don't have to always take the OT and actually have my 3 days off, because I'm technically off Monday through Thursdays, but right now I've been pretty much working Monday through Fridays. But I am happy that this Friday went super fast and actually still long. I normally do like 5 hours, but I actually came in earlier, 4 a.m. and worked all the way up till 12 and something. So that's a record for me, but it went fast. I didn't even take no breaks, no nothing. So thank God for that. I'll be honest too, getting on my path and getting right with God on, the Christian path has been a interesting thing to live. Like, it is probably one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. Like, trying to be like clean and not do the things of this world and not fall in sin. It's hard. It's very hard. Some things I was able to do and drop pretty much easy, and then other things I am struggling. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm perfect, because obviously I'm not. I'm very far from perfect. I'm still falling into certain things, music, stuff like that. I'm also not used to really like pushing and spreading the word. Like, I do it, but I feel like I could do more. But I'm just not that comfortable yet still to like, spread the word. But I do feel like I need to start doing so. I feel the conviction. So I've been trying to figure out like, how can I implement it? Cause like at times I do say it to like people at the job, stuff like that, or whatever the case may be, or depending on what they're saying. But I feel like I can do it in other ways, or maybe a way that would make it a little bit easier. And so I'm gonna start definitely implementing that into my vlogs. Shout out to my fiance for giving me a good idea. And so I'll definitely be implementing, for sure, prayers into the vlogs. It was a perfect idea. I feel like it also will take me out of my comfort zone, because then one, it'll be easier for me to pray, learn to pray better, because I'm not no perfectionist on it. And because it'll take it out of my comfort zone, it'll probably make it even easier for those that even need prayer, probably in person, because right now I'm still adjusting to even just doing it on my own, you know what I'm saying? But so with that being said, for those that come across this video that struggle with mental health, be it it's your own things that's just naturally happens to you, or things that were caused in life that caused you to even get down to that road like I was. Because for the most part, like, I wouldn't say I had mental health issues, but definitely after my brother, it's definitely changed my life. So, but for anyone that's going through anything mental health wise, you are definitely not alone. My best advice is speak to somebody, anybody. It doesn't necessarily have to be a professional person. It could be anything. And if you don't feel comfortable talking to people, I say write it down, because that's what I was doing at one point. I was journaling everything into my book, and then from there I kind of just stopped, and then now I just kind of just document everything here, which is what I do. It's technically like a digital diary for myself to look back on at times of when I was struggling, or the things I was going through, and to help me kind of like see the progression of where I was, a month ago, 2 years ago, till today. It is also for my son to see. So when he's older and, probably the day, God forbid, I'm no longer here, he can actually look back and see like all the things that I went through, trying to not just better my life, but better his life, my fiance's life, stuff like that. Life is not easy. I wish certain things would have been done different when I was younger, but obviously we can't go backwards and go back in time and undo certain things. We can only just move in the present. So every day I strive to be better, do better. Honestly, if it wasn't for the man above, I think we'll be less at peace. It's funny because there's times that I feel like, I pray for things obviously, and I've gotten everything that I've prayed for. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it's just crazy. The way things planned out towards the end of last year, going into this year, I've been blessed. Like, God has literally blessed, not just me, but like, my fiance and my son and stuff. And sometimes I feel guilty because I still complain about certain things. And then I think back sometimes and I'd be like, man, I remember years ago, 2 years ago, a year ago, to be in the position I'm in today and have the things that I have now. And then it's like, by like nature and default, I want more, and I always want more and more and more. So I tend to forget like to always like humble myself and like appreciate the things that I do have, because at some point I didn't have the things I have now that I was asking for months ago, a few years back. You know what I'm saying? Before, I didn't have the car and I used to always dream about it. The same way I used to want a PC and like a streamer setup. Ended up getting that. And then, finally a place, separation and, stuff like that. So it's always good to sometimes just take a pause and analyze and think and just be grateful and take time out and let the man know, you appreciate all the things that he's been able to bless us with. You know, just being able to wake up today on a Sunday, even though I didn't go to church, I'm still grateful that I'm able to still wake up another day, try again, try to make moves and do better and be better, you know, because if we're not here, that's it, it's the end. You know what I'm saying? Life is a roller coaster. It's what you make it. And for anybody that definitely struggles with mental, I can definitely understand, because I struggle with a lot. And there's a lot of things that have changed and I've grown from. Back in the days, like when my brother passed away, my anxiety was so bad to the point where I wouldn't want to come outside. I was afraid to go outside. I was afraid that, you know, the feelings that I felt when I was having like the anxiety was gonna come back and happen when I'm like away from people. So it's like if I did come outside, I needed somebody to come with me, because I remember the first time I had, like, I guess you could say it's an anxiety attack. It felt like I was gonna have a heart attack. It's what it felt like. But obviously it's been years, 2015 now to 2026, you know, I've learned to still be able to push past the things that normally would have just stopped me, because I would not be driving back and forth to different states on the whims. Like, I couldn't do none of those things. Like, anything that had to be done a specific way, just so I could be at peace. But I've built that tolerance, and, you know, I pray about things. So now when I have my fears, it's just more of, all right, even though I still feel my anxiety or whatever the case may be, I'm gonna leave it in God's hands, and whatever meant to be is meant to be. And so far, everything's turned out nowhere near what I even thought in my head. I'm thinking like, oh, but what if this happens, that happens, and I don't do it? But now when I do it, I'm like, oh, damn, I thought all these things and nothing even happened. So before I close out this video, I'm gonna hit y'all with a little prayer, and yeah, so bring it in. This is a prayer for anyone struggling right now. God, I lift up every person watching this who feels tired, overwhelmed, or lost. I ask you to bring calm where the anxiety, strength where there is weakness, and light where things feel dark. Remind them that their worth isn't measured by how productive they are, how happy they seem, or how well they hide their pain. Remind them that they are loved fully, deeply, and without conditions. Give them the courage to reach out to someone they trust, the wisdom to take care of themselves, and the peace to breathe through the moments that feel heavy. Walk with them today. Let them feel your presence in the small moments, a breath, a pause, a bit of hope. And if they can't see the way forward, right now, hold them until they can. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.